Okay, so I have a fun project today. See, you can actually use any wood. So, well, we'll see what it comes out. So, as you see, this piece of this is a piece of wood, Acacia amarilla. Is cracked. So, I have another one like that before. And what I did it every time I actually work with epoxy project, all my left epoxy I poured it through the cracks onto the field. So it's so filled, and I've been waiting for a little while. I haven't done in a bowl in a while, so they have different colors inside and all that. So I'm gonna cut it in half and then do a bow and see what it comes out. You will see at the end. So let's begin, and I'm gonna cut it in half first. I'm not gonna record that. It's just gonna be cut in half so we can start working on it. All right, be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks like inside. See some of the lines filled with epoxy go all the way through. So I'm gonna do like a bread bowl, cut out over here at the end, do it long ways. I'm going to clean up the outside, so I'm going to put it in a vise and start cleaning the outside. And I'm going to start with the Mampa tool, the multi-cutter, and then start shaping it and taking all this stuff out. So let's begin. Okay, so it's all sanded. Well, what I did is I took all the bark out. I flattened the bottom with a bell sander, and I sanded with the bell sander around. You can see this spalted wood. So it's beautiful. I think it's gonna turn out nice. So I'm gonna go and cut these corners over here for, on the bandsaw, so I can make it like a bread bowl, and then I'll be back and we go about shaping it. Okay, so I'm gonna get a medium coarse shaving disc, this one. Hopefully zoom in at some point. Here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna start shaping the corners over here, and then we're gonna go to the next. So I'm gonna do something different this time. I've never done it before. But what I want to do is leave a really wide edge all the way around. Because what I want to do is later wanted to make some decorations, make like little circles around, and maybe paint it with milk paint. So I'm gonna hollow this center first, and then we're gonna continue on. So I'm gonna use the multi-tool Mamba tool and just shape this down. So let's do that now. Okay, so this is where we at right now. I'm gonna get a 40 grit sander, and then I'm gonna sand and shape it up a little more to make it a little better shape. There's a few spots that I need to fill with 5-minute epoxy. I'm probably gonna do this over here and right over here, but I'm gonna sand it and then get it ready for that, and then I'll be back. All right. So I feel a few holes with 5-minute epoxy. I'm gonna let it dry and then sand it. So sand it with starting with 100 and get all the epoxy out all the way probably to 220, and then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna do some decorations. So I'm not gonna bore you with the 200 hours sanding. Exaggerating. But when I'm ready for the next step, I will come up. Okay, so what I did now is actually took my finger and actually just find and measure just about ½ inch and went around and mark a line all the way around. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is actually use my micromotor and use this little round metal bird, and then go around and start making some marks. So I have one side, and then I have the other smaller one that I'm gonna use. So I just take my time and just go around. just slightly. So I'm gonna go all the way around and then change the color. Change the size, and then I get back and let you know what we're gonna do next. Okay, so I mixed some of this Caribbean blue milk paint from realmilkpaint.com. Just add water, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint all the way around the circles, let it dry, and once it's dry, then I'm gonna sand it so only the little spots will stay filled with the color. I'm just gonna go around. Then I'm just gonna sand it on top. We're gonna let it dry. So when I do that, I will come back and show you. How it turned out. Okay, be back. There you go, all done. I think it turned out beautiful. A little bit of tung oil. It's all done. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know.